Insurance. Insurance is a contract whereby one person, the insurer, undertakes in return for the agreed consideration, premium, to pay to another person, the insurer, a sum of money on the happenings of a specific event during a specific period.
Development of insurance in Malaysia can be traced back during year 1800 to 1900, whereby the trading firm and agency houses acted as agents for insurance company from the United Kingdom. During early 1960s, the growth of many life and general insurance companies, these companies operated on an unsound basis with improper underwriting guidelines. And during 1963, the Insurance Act 1963, general control and supervision of the insurance industry was vested in the Director General of Insurance under Ministry of Finance.
Okay, I will explain about the basis of insurance. Okay, first, insurance is the process through which losses suffer or spread and borne by many. Okay, the next one is the agreement of two parties, which legally enforceable between the insurer and insured and insurer. Okay, the last one is the contract of indemnity, including life and personal account insurance. And also the principle is to put the insured in the same financial position as he was in before the misfortune occurs.
Okay, so according to Section 4 of Insurance Act 1996, insurance business shall be divided into two classes. The first one is life business and the second one is general business. So for the purpose of this act also, reinsurance of liabilities under a policy is treated as insurance business, and the policy would have belonged if it is issued by the reinsurer. So in conclusion, insurance business is life insurance, general insurance and also reinsurance.
So let's move on to the next topic, which is the fatwa on prohibited of insurance. Okay, in 15 June 1972, the Religious Affairs of Malaysia had held a meeting to discuss about the issue of life insurance and had resolved that the special task force was set by the feasibility of setting up Islamic insurance in Malaysia. Next, the conventional is known as fasid or haram. Next is the Takaful Act 1984 was enacted, and the first syarikat Takaful in Malaysia is Syarikat Takaful Malaysia.
Oh, hi. So, warar is a method being contract as asking, which is in an easy way to understand it. It is things that when the result is hidden and there are things that we not know. Okay, so let's begin with the three types of warar, which is warar fahish, can be known as warar al-khatib, and the second one warar al-yasir, and the third one warar al-mutawasit.
Okay, next I will explain about riba. The word riba is literally means increase in or addition to anything. So, Islam prohibited riba because it will ruin the borrower, and at the same time, it will make the lender obnoxious and sullen. Okay, so now we continue with types of riba. Type of riba, we have two. It is riba al-duyun and riba al-buyu'.
The word maisir meaning getting something easily or working, getting the profit without working for it. So in Islam, we forbid all form of business, which is the monetary gain come from exchange or speculation and not from work.
Takaful came from the word kafala in Arabic, which means to take care of one's need. The pact between at least two parties agreeing to jointly guarantee one another in the event of loss as a consequence of being afflicted by a calamity.
Takaful operators under the Wakala model, under which the shareholders fund manage the funds generated by Takaful contributions and receive a service fee from the funds. Okay, syarikat Takaful is 60% owned by BIMB Holdings, which is in turn controlled by Tabung Haji.
Next is Takaful concept. Okay, the first one is risk. The company is not the one assuming the risk. The participant itself is mutually covering each other. Okay, for trustee, company as a trustee act behalf of participant for managing and operating Takaful business. Okay, contribution. The contribution of participant will be accumulated to the Takaful fund as payment for Takaful benefits. So invested. The Takaful fund will be invested at the area that approved by the Sharia Council.
In the contract of Takaful, what it is meant is a voluntary specific amount of donation made by the participant for a specific cause as stated in the agreement. Tabarruk apparently Islamized the insurance contract by removing most of the objectionable elements.
Takaful application. Judis has resolved that there is several bases on the Takaful application. So I will explain to you about the first point, the first basis, which is ta'awun. Takaful is based on the concept, based on the basis of ta'awun, which means the mutual assistance. The participant will mutually assist each other financially in a certain needs by contributing in the common fund.
After ta'awun, there is another application and benefits of Takaful, which is the ownership. It is under the principle of milikia, which means ownership. The benefits of the certificates are the sole ownership of the participants, and upon the passing of the participants, the ownership will then be transferred to the nominal.
Okay, for the next one is share responsibility and share guarantee. It means that the participants are agreed to pay compensation if something bad happens.
I will explain more about mutual compensation. So, mutual compensation is early form of insurance by way of mutual protection within a group of people taking steps to cover the losses incurred.
Move on to the next one, which is Marsali al-Murslaha. The purpose is to help public that bounds the loss or damage.
Contract is a Takaful certificate binds the parties by an offer and an acceptance in reliance on the principle of the contract.
Right, so the niche of Takaful, first is to fulfill the social obligation towards the community and family. Second is enable to financial assistance for the fortunate. And the third is avoidance of riba, which is interest, maise with gambling, and gharar, uncertainty, and similar with forbidden element.
The difference between Takaful and insurance. First is the essence of intention. For the Takaful, it is a both spiritual and legal relationship. But the insurance is create only legal relation only. Second, which is the subject matter. For the Takaful, it is Sharia justified, but the insurance is common law justified.
For the 11, investment of fund. It is invested in Sharia compliant instrument for Takaful, and for insurance it is no restriction apart from those imposed for prudential reason. And the last one, the 12, is contract. For the Takaful is like a donation, and for the insurance it is exchange contract between insurer and insured.